you can attest for the folks that are paid subscribers to the Click This channel, you were at the taping last night. But for those of you that weren't, I brought up ECW on the Nash show because AEW was in Philly.
Ah,
And as their big surprise, Todd, they brought out, who would you bring out in Philly?
the Nature Boy.
Ric Flair.
What
I
says
said, "What?"
Philly?
I said, "Where's Sandman? Where's Taz? Where's a fucking angle that people can mark out over that AEW would do something WWE would never do?" That's the thing. You gotta do what WWE would never do.
The Blue Meanie, for God's sakes.
He's
Alright,
looking
never
for
mind.
work. Yeah. So,
Blue Meanie would have got
I
a
was
pop
I
from that
was a little
AEW crowd.
indignant. Absolutely. I was indignant about that last night. So,
I was down in Philly
you were in Philly?
where you were indignant, right? When
Gotcha.
Yes.
it was lightning in a bottle. We're the Howard Stern of wrestling, and it could never have been duplicated. And a lot of people have tried. I couldn't even duplicate it myself today. It's just it was the right time, the right place. Only thing missing was the internet. If we had the internet, we'd have made money. Oh my God. We could have sold every show we did like for $2, $5 all over the world. No internet, no money.
Yeah, I mean, and the internet's it started right in that curve, but it was still too young. The ECW was still in its the internet was still in its infancy for you guys to have been able to really take advantage of it. But yeah, if you were able to shrink the world and make it as small as the internet made it, ECW would have taken over the world, no question.
I think I did the first Prodigy chat with Bob Ryder. I didn't even know what I was doing, but
Prodigy chats.
he said you're talking to people. He said you're talking to people like all over the world. I said, I don't understand. What do you mean? He goes, let me just interview you and I'll explain it to you later. I said, okay. That's pretty much how it went.
Similar to the discussion we had a half hour ago.
Yes.
I know people here, not often you get access to the man that created the most influential wrestling company of the 90s. BX Socks says, I have a question. Have you ever been called Hot Toddy?
Nah. I mean, one night, but
He says with the excitement of no Hot Toddy, but that would have been a good one. It was always Toddster.
the Todd father.
Todd Father, right. It was pretty much those two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, BX.